This is also on IGN. So Fortnite Sidekicks are here. Epic confirms you can customize the appearance of your pet just once and it's permanent. Not really the biggest fan of that design choice because I feel like, when you buy a skin, you have the ability to go and edit the skin afterwards. Like, for example, if I go into my locker and let's just pick, like, we'll pick this wolf here, right? Like the wolf dyer. Like, I can go in and I can customize him at any time and it's not permanent. So I'm not really the biggest fan of the idea that you can only customize them once. I feel like that's kind of a not a good move, and I hope they decide to change that. Later on. Not really a big fan. But if we keep rocking and rolling, let's see. So Fortnite Sidekicks, the adorable little pets that accompany you on your Fortnite adventures, have caused quite a stir with Fortnite fans, and not necessarily for all the right reasons. So this obviously is going to reference how, like, it's permanent, right? It's permanent. I'm not a fan of that at all. Not a fan of that at all. So as described by Epic Games, sidekicks are new pals in Fortnite that join your adventures in Battle Royale. Fortnite Save the World, Fortnite Festival, your sidekick will stay backstage. Lego Fortnite, pretty cool that they're in Lego Fortnite as well. Unfortunately, the way the pets look in Lego, they don't have Lego variants. They stay the same. So it's going to be basically like a Lego minifigure running around beside like a realistic looking dog. Kind of is what it is. I don't know. You know what I mean? Kind of is what it is. I mean, they already have like cats and dogs in Lego form in Fortnite. So I'm not real sure what the deal is with that. They probably, I don't know. Maybe they'll change that in the future. But for now, they're going to look exactly how they do in the Lego game. So they let you enjoy the company as you react to the world around you. You can design them yourself, including their personality. Hey, zing! Including their personality and physical traits, all of which will be locked in as permanent details. But you'll be able to change their name and accessories, think hats, hoodies, that kind of thing at any time. And no, they do not offer a gameplay advantage of any kind, nor can they be hurt and killed in combat. The first is Peels. So Peels is going to be this little dog right here. We're going to get this little puppy. This little puppy wuppy is going to be kind of rocking and rolling with us. I think he's cute. I probably actually, so I've seen a couple of variants of this guy. I think I'm going to keep him like this. This is my personal favorite design, unless there's one we haven't seen yet. I've seen one where like his ears are down. I definitely prefer him with the ears up. I think he looks really cute. So I'm quite a fan. And then here's some other pets. I think the little raptor looks pretty cool. The pug is pretty cool, man. Oh, that is so cute. Shout out to Drew, bro. Shout out to Drew. He was a puggle. Then we have like the fish, and we also have another dog back here. So the first is Peels, the super sweet pup made of bananas who will unlock tomorrow in the battle pass, including... so these are other ones that are set to drop on the 7th. So we have Bonesy, Spike, and the little raptor. With something for cat lovers coming not long after. Bonesy will be granted to players who own the Bonesy back bling on the same date. So that's kind of cool. So that's kind of neat. So far, so cute. The bit that's really raising eyebrows, however, is the cost. As shared on Fortnite subreddit, prices will differ, with the little raptor and Spike costing 1,200 V-Bucks, dude. See, I knew these guys were going to... And that's not even the licensed one. So, like, if they come and they make, like, licensed, like, licensed pets and stuff, like, let's just, the first thing I think of is Spyro, right? Let's say they do a collaboration with Spyro, dude. You know darn well Spyro is going to be, like, 1,800, 2,000 V-Bucks, bro. That is crazy, dude. But we shouldn't be too surprised. I mean, this is what it's going to be. So you can see here, Flopsticks is 1,500, which is more than the freaking skin. That's crazy. That is absolutely nuts, dude. So you're definitely going to have to kind of pick and choose, who and what you want to buy if you're like me and you don't want to. There are Disney. Yeah, exactly, dude. The Disney pets, bro. Those things are going to be going crazy, dude. Is Nanny's name flagged? I have no idea. Not that I know of. They're going to be. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew that. Marcel, I think Marcel said it in the Discord, which, by the way, if you want to join the Discord, ! Discord in the chat, baby. But I'm pretty sure Marcel said something about, like, hopefully they're not too overpriced, and I was like, of course they're going to be overpriced, dude. People are going to go crazy for these things, myself included. I'm going to end up buying a couple. There can be 5 people in a lobby. Can there be? If there is, then I'll probably get LaRue in here. I don't know if that's true or not. So anyway, so here's Flopsticks. Don't forget you need to rebuy these if you want to change their appearance, which is also kind of sickening. So it gets even worse though. Epic has confirmed you can customize the appearance of your sidekick one time and it's permanent. You can unlock clothes for them though, and they can change them whenever you want. This means that if you want to change your pet's colors after making that initial permanent one-time change, you need to buy the same pet again. That's, to me, that is so scummy, dude. They absolutely should not. Like, that should not be a thing, dude. Absolutely should not be a thing. I think that's absolutely crazy. So no, man. I think that's really lame. Hopefully they take it back, and they decide to go against that because I think that is so insane. So you can customize the appearance of your sidekick one time after obtaining it. You can purchase a sidekick multiple times and give them different appearances. However, each sidekick customization you own in your locker must be unique. Duplicate appearances are not allowed. That's crazy. That's crazy. So like if you want like the full, so like I guess what they're saying is like you can buy multiple of the flap sticks. So you can buy multiple of them, and they can be in your locker, and they can all look different. I am not a fan of that. I think that is actually ridiculous. I think, especially if it's $1,500, dude, you buy it once, you should be able to customize it any way you want, whenever you want. I think that's crazy. I actually think that is absolutely insane, dude. And I think with enough pressure, I think Epic will probably go back on this. I hope. I hope. Like, people need to stick to their guns, dude, and they need to, like, really let Epic know, like, hey, bro, this is not good. Like, this is really, really scummy, dude. For really be like, oh, 100%, dude. I don't think there's many people that are going to say, this is a good idea. It's fine. I can't wait to buy 3 or 4 flap sticks so I can have them all look different in my locker. Nobody's going to be doing that, dude. And I think that's crazy. It gets even worse, though. Epic has confirmed you can customize the appearance of your sidekick one time and it's permanent. You can unlock clothes for free. We already knew that. This means that if you want to change your pet's colors after making them initial permanent one-time change, you have to buy it again. You can customize the appearance of it one time. Okay, I've already read that. So let's see. This is the death of reasonable microtransactions in Fortnite. I mean, of reasonable microtransactions. I don't think there's been some things that I feel like are reasonable microtransactions in Fortnite, but a lot of them are like really, really like, I mean, everything's really expensive, dude. I mean, we can go into the shop right now and like a lot of the skins, like Spice is 800. I think that's a fair deal, right? But if I go and look at like, Dante is 1500, right? I mean, I don't know. I personally think 1500 is an okay spot for skins. I think pets personally should be in the realm of more of like 1,000 at the most, right? So like 800 for Fortnite, original pets, and then for like collaborations, 1,000. And I feel like that's even pushing it, right? Because like other players can't see them. You can't show them off to other people. Like Greasy has the Galaxy skin. When Greasy plays the Galaxy skin and he's running around, people are like, oh my God, they kiss the ground this guy walks on, dude. Nobody except for the people in your party are going to be seeing you rocking like a really rare pet. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird. What's going on, Lord. Drizz. What's up, buddy? How you doing, dude? Mini Pika, how you doing? Inosuka, how you doing, baby? Yo, 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 yo. Welcome, boys. Welcome. And then it looks like there is, that's it, man. So either make them the pricing of all the styles or lock them, put them at 500 to 600. Exactly. If you're gonna make them to where you can only buy them once, then they need to be LaRue! What's up, dude? You need to make them cheaper. Like, I think 500 to 600, I think is probably like the only way that they can make it to where you can buy multiple copies. It's crazy to me.